Oh, sure. Now it does it. Wow. See, this time it actually worked. It didn't do what it did before. Where, yeah. When I hit start streaming OBS earlier today, normally it just auto starts streaming to YouTube like it did this stream. But no, it couldn't do that for my first stream. Why couldn't it have done that for my first stream? Oh, I'm so upset about that still. I'm so upset that I lost an hour and a half of my first impressions of Echoes of Wisdom, and there was a lot of funny content I missed. I'm so upset about that. Hopefully my link in Discord works. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're going straight back into where I left off. I didn't even move a muscle. I ended up stopping stream because my internet was having a rough time. It was having a terrible time. Make sure stream setting looks good. Connection is excellent. I was double checking things because earlier it was not having it. Okay, drop frames are 0. We're ready to rock. Alright. Oh, that's loud. Okay, I gotta adjust some things. Hold up. Okay. Hopefully that should be halfway decent. Why is my Elgato maxed out? No freaking wonder it's so loud. Okay, alright. I gotta readjust some things. We're turning it down just a little bit, chat. I had to reset my Elgato because it bugged out. My whole computer was having, like, this gigantic conniption. I don't know what was going on, but it was entirely breaking. Okay. I guess if it needs turned up, chat, you guys can yell at me, okay? If it needs turned up. Okay. Perfect. Alright. So now we're straight back in from where we left off, and we're trying to find wife. If you didn't know, wife is, married to husband. And husband lives in this village down here. Where are we at? Yeah, Southorn Village. So I'm making a joke about this because none of the characters seem to have any naming scheme to them whatsoever. It's really weird. I don't know why. Like, your main characters, they have names, but any of your side characters, they have no names. So I'm just coming up with names for them. So we have wife, we have husband, we have girl, we have... So this here's girl, because she doesn't have a name, so here's girl. We can use the path that goes up to the field now that the rift is gone. By the way, stranger, that cloak of yours, did someone give that to you? Yeah, I robbed it from Link. Is it just that? It looks exactly like the one from the young man from the village. Yeah, that he wears. Alright, so that's girl. This here. This is child, because he also doesn't have a name. Give it a bounce, miss. What's your trampoline? Alright, bet. Thanks. Anyway. Here we have husband. So this was the fellow that lost his wife to the rift. So this is husband. Oh, these naming schemes are going to be great. Can you believe it? My wife is back home safe and sound. Yeah, wife. I didn't know what to do when I saw her swept up in that rift. So anyway, that cloak of yours, it looks just like Link's. Is that what is in style right now? No, that's not what is in style right now. 100% not. So we have husband. Because, of course, he doesn't have a name. This is Grandpa. How's Grandpa doing? I saw that giant flying plant near the caves deep in the Southorn Forest. At least, I think I did. Maybe I dreamt the whole thing. Yeah, I forgot he gave me a side quest for it. Anyway, so that's Grandpa. And then we go in the little house, and we have Grandma. I still have yet to find wife. We need to find wife. Oh, I'm sorry. I was lost in thought. There's no shortage of things to fret about these days. Yeah, Grandma. Don't worry. Zelda's on the case. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. We're on the search for wife. I will find her. She's around here somewhere. I know she's around here somewhere. She got sucked into the rift, and I know she came out. That was last stream. That was last stream. I'm gonna milk this joke until I can't milk this joke anymore. Oh yeah, and then the Zelda nose poster. I love this. This reminds me of Tangled. If you never watched Tangled, go watch Tangled. Tangled's fantastic. Probably my favorite Disney princess movie of all time. Yeah. All right. Holy, hello. I'm not used to you. This is the first time I've encountered that type of spider. Come on, snake. Beat his ass. Uh-oh. Okay. He did not beat his ass. Okay, this is not going well. Dark Nut, save me. Beat his ass. Hurry up. Come on. Beat his ass. Where's he going? What? Okay, so the monster AI is actually halfway smart? Alright. Well, what type of spider is this then? It's a crawltula instead of the... What is it? The stringtula or whatever it is? Alright. Also, this is my first time... This is a straight up blind playthrough, so I have no idea what anything is at all. Nothing at all comes to my mind when I see this game. I probably have seen like 2 trailers of it, and the only information I have of it is from one IGN review. Yeah, we definitely know how good IGN is. So, anyway, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, I can now use amiibos. Sick. Anyway, let's look at our main objective here. I kind of spaced out what the main objective was. I'm out of it. Just slightly out of it. Evidently, this is not the main objective. Okay. Adventure log. So we're searching for everyone. The King of Hyrule and the others might be inside different large rifts. Head to these rifts in the Gerudo Desert and Jubal Waters. Okay. Okay. So that was the main quest that we got from Impa's brother, I believe. Speaking of which, I'm going to go talk to Impa's brother and see if I can get an upgrade on... what is the sword's name again? It's not the Master Sword, but it's an entirely different name. I'm sure he'll tell me. You want to chat about the sword, huh? All right. I got to get into my voice. As I mentioned before, the Sword of Might is my craftsmanship. For a while now, I've been researching a type of crystal that sometimes is left behind from the rifts. In my research, I've discovered that it is highly effective against rift monsters. Ah, and it appears you have some of that blue crystal with you. I do? I ended up calling it Might Crystal. It's what I forged the Sword of Might from, in fact. During my investigation into those rifts, I met Link, who's from Southhorn Village. Yeah, he's literally a hop, skip, and a jump from you. I made the sword for him, and the rest is history. Link made good use of that sword. Meanwhile, I've continued forging things with might crystals. Thanks, old geezer. See that machine in the corner? It's designed to enhance the sword. I don't know why I sound like this, but that's okay. This is the voice I chose from. Looking at the sword, it seems like it's lost some of its power. But once we enhance it, it'll be back to its original state. I like how he's shaking his head. Yeah. You should give it a try. All you need to do is bring me some might crystals. Check the machinery in Blueberry's house to enhance your weapons using might crystals. That's okay. What do you want to enhance? My sword, of course. My energy? So I can make the sword more powerful, or I can add more energy. Let's do energy, because that's all I have. I'll need to take 5 might crystals from you. Alright, okay, sure. Why not? Sure thing, leave it to me. Okay, what... I wonder what the maximum this will be. Hopefully it's better than what it is right now, because right now it's garbage. Like, it gives you like 5 seconds of sword use. The energy gauge is now level 2. Okay, that was actually a significant boost. That was probably like 2 seconds worth of sword. All right. Never mind. All right. Check out the machine whenever you want to enhance something. Okay. And then let's talk to, I think it's Lefty? Minister Lefty. I'm calling her Lefty. All right. I'll be helping Mr. Blueberry investigate the rifts so we can better support you. Princess, how can I help? Well, why don't you just tell me about the rifts? Right now, there are large rifts in the Jubilee Waters and the Gerudo Desert. Okay. I'm happy to share anything I know about those areas. What about the Jabu Waters? I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that's okay. Jabu Waters is it Jabu? I don't know. Sure, we'll call it Jabu Waters. It's northeast of here. It's home to the Zora, who are remarkable swimmers. Oh, right. I forgot to do Lefty's voice. Damn it. Still, yeah. The residents are divided into the Sea Zora and the River Zora. On the coast, soon after entering the Jabu Waters, there is a small hidden fishing village. Hylian fishing village. I'm sure the villagers there will have interesting morsels to share with you about the local area. I'm happy to share anything I know about those areas. Let's see what the Gerudo Desert's all about. Gerudo Desert is west of us. It is a harsh land with high temperatures and sandstorms. Skilled warriors known as the Gerudo live in the town far into the deserts. Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention. They're all women. Not a man among them. I like how she has her expression. It's killer. They're often on patrol near the desert entrance, so you may want to walk. Jeez, can I speak? They're often on patrol near the desert entrance, so you may want to talk to them there. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm happy to share anything I know about those areas. All right, thank you. Good enough. Let's just say farewell. Please take care of yourself. We're counting on you to find the king, the general, and Link. All right, thanks, Minister Lefty. Okay, well, we upgraded the sword. Oh, my voice. Hey, sick. Can I... Oh, I most certainly can. I need a bottle. Oh. Alright, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's go. What else do I have other than the Dark Nut that's halfway decent? Yeah, I guess I can throw another Spear Moblin at him. Come on, beat his ass. Beat his ass. You're not doing a very good job. Come on, one more. One more. There you go. Boy, that Spear Moblin's garbage, isn't he? I need some water. Alright, hold up. I want to do something really, really, really quick. Okay, maybe not. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I redact my statement. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so we've been in there. Let's check our map. That is not the map. This is the map. So there is technically no reason for us to go this direction, is there? Unless... Yeah, let's just head up north. Okay, yeah, we'll head north and swing around that direction for now. That's the plan. That's the method for now, anyway. All right. All right. So anyway, I've been really enjoying Echoes of Wisdom so far. It's been fantastic. Other than my few nitpicks, but for the most part, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 so far. Not like there's much there to base my opinions off of, but that's okay. All right, we're going to go beat his ass. Yeah. 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 Beat your ass, too. Okay. I prefer fighting as Zelda anyway. It brings the combat back into my own hands, and I kind of like that. That'll also be my nitpick so far, as the combat is a little slow. Having summons do all the damage for you kind of sucks, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, that's a table. That's not gonna do anything. All right, Zol versus Zol. Kick his ass. Oh yeah, he most certainly did. And I see that heart container up there, and I am not sure how I'm going to get up there. Oh. Wait, is this Dash? Dash from the village? There are so many monsters here. Fight them off for me, please. Up a wall. I think that's Dash. No, I didn't want to do that. That looks like Dash from the village with his pitchfork. He looks just like Dash from The Incredibles. All right. Beat your ass. Come on, Dark Nut. Okay. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but all right. I'm not going to waste it. Yeah. Easy enough. I'm pretty sure that's Dash, is it not? It is! It's Dash! Wow, saving the day as always. The heroic, huh? You're not Link. Sorry about that. The hood had me thinking you were someone else. Yeah, I kind of robbed it from Link, but that's besides the point. Please forgive the confusion. My name is... What? He actually has a name? It's not Dash? My name is Verly, and I'm a resident of the Southward Village. They actually have names? I set out to chop grass in my village, and before I knew it, I'd chopped my way to Southorn Prairie. While I was here, I figured I might as well get rid of those shrubs and make a little plot for myself. That was when those monsters appeared, and well, you know the rest. There's a lesson here. You should never get too absorbed in your work. I'd like to pay you back for saving me. It's not much, but I hope you'll take it. Yeah, I'll take 20 rupees. That's perfectly fine with me. Oh, Link, the person I mistook you for. He's a brave swordsman from Southbourne Village. He's been a light to all of us, but right now he's off fighting monsters. It's rare to see a young person with that sort of drive helping others. Alright. I hope he's doing well, wherever he might be. If you run into swordsman wearing a hood and green tunic, you can pass him a message. His friends from Southbourne Village will be there for him when he comes home. Thanks, Dash. He's still Dash. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You know, if I was Zelda, I'd be pretty angry about that that poster. They just cannot get her nose right. They just can't do it. All right, now I'm curious how I'm supposed to get this heart. I see it up there. Surely there is a way. I think I have... Yeah, no, it's not what I wanted to do. Wrong buttons. Typical for me. I know there's a way to do it. Guaranteed. Let's go ahead and try... Trampoline. So that only gets you up so far. So, let's see. I'm sure it's probably something that I can't do yet, but I'm going to try it anyway. If I do trampoline, let's move the box just slightly this way. No. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons! God damn it. Ah, fuck. That's typical. I'm getting used to the controls. I haven't played a Nintendo game in 6 months, alright? Leave me alone. Leave me alone, okay? Okay. Alright, well, unfortunately, that did not work. Nope. Let's just get rid of those. Alright. Nope, Zelda, just behave yourself. Behave yourself. Okay. Okay, I don't know if this is much better, honestly. Okay. All right. New plan entirely. Let's just get rid of everything. Bed is the plan. So let's build a bed staircase. 1 bed, 2 bed, tree bed. Okay. But beds are short. That's the problem. But if I... Okay. All right. We're cooking now. We're cooking now. The question is, can I manage to bridge across? Where's my bed? I don't know if this is going to work. Which one's... I think they're all kind of stacked in the same orientation. So, if we do bed, right here, okay, and then bed, okay, and then bed, and then just hear me out. We do trampoline, and then we just... Piece of cake. I knew what I was doing the entire time. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4, and your maximum number of hearts will increase. Sick. All right, well, that was worth it. See, I'm learning the game. I'm doing 10 times better than what I was. Ooh, a hole in the wall. I wonder where this goes. Absolutely fucking nowhere. Oh, okay. Yes, it does go somewhere. All right, one viewer. Yeah, it's you. It's you, Wooden Stool. You're my only viewer. It's actually showing 0 concurrent viewers right now. It's jumped up from like 1 to 2. It's been pretty sad, Wooden Stool. Don't make me feel any worse. Let's see. Let's see. Use the Crawltrilla. Can I use him here? Oh. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about me. I'm enjoying myself anyway. What's bro doing? Wait, no, I don't want the Crawltrilla. Wait a minute. Yes, I do, actually. Okay, if I do this correct, and then I just follow, is he just gonna... Oh, it works! Okay, I will stay. No, you're good, one still. You don't have to stay. I'm good. It's not that big a deal. I'm not guilting you into staying. You can just chillax if you want, or you can just dip out. It does not matter to me. Either way, I'm going to use this for content anyway for videos later on. So, it's not that big a deal. Oh, hello. Quiche, maybe? Might be the trick here. Yep, 100%. Sick. All right, we'll learn Octo Rock. Sick. Is there anything in the lake that pond, lake? I don't know. Would you classify this as a lake? I don't know if I classify it as a lake, but you know. I'll call it a pond. All right. Throw Dark Nut. Beat his ass. Nah, I think I'll stay. All right. Well, appreciate that one still. I don't know if that was worth it, but sure. I like how he gets scared of it. He's like backing way off. All right. I think I have one more. Let's just throw a snake so the snake can bite his ass. There we go. Bite his ass. Snake's doing a good job. That Dark Nut's slower than... Yeah. All right. One more snake. Easy enough. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I need to progress slightly. I need to do something. Okay, where are we at? Oh. Whew. This field is so big. At least we finished putting up the wanted posters in the west, but nobody has seen Princess Zelda yet. First we order to save her, and now we order to capture her. It doesn't really sit right with me to be treating her like some sort of villain. I mean, it's weird to me too, but orders are orders and all. Yeah, it really makes sense. Soldier Z and B, they're having a really good conversation right now. I really wish they had names. Anyway, we learned nothing out east in Seaside Village. Let's patrol here for now, I guess. Oh. Hey, look, chest. I'll take it. Oh. Try, can you just... Thanks. What's the bird? What? Oh, he's... Okay. I thought it was some sort of event or something, like Bird was going to start talking to me. No, he just starts smacking me. Oh, I got 5 jars of floral nectar. Sick. All right, keys. All right, beat the bird's ass. Beat his ass. Come on. Too slow. Beat his ass. He's running away. Me and Suko were waiting for you to stream in Viche, but you took too... Yeah, okay, so here's the thing with that. Okay? Alright. So, I hit go live on OBS, okay? And normally when I hit go live on OBS, it goes live on YouTube automatically. That didn't happen this time. It didn't happen at all. I hit go live and it didn't hit go live on YouTube. So yeah, I had to hit the go live button on YouTube, and I didn't realize that until an hour and a half of stream was gone. I was so sad, dude. Oh, great. You distracted me. See what you did? You distracted me. Ah, yeah, so I missed out on the entire first hour and a half of my reaction of Echoes of Wisdom. There was a lot of good content there, and I missed out on it. I'm pretty sad about it. Okay. I wonder, can an Octorok snipe? Ow. Can an Octorok snipe the bird? I don't think that's how that works. Nope. Alright, it's just keys for the win then. I'm sorry, it will happen again. Oh, I'm sure it will happen again. It's definitely not the first time. And it definitely won't be the last time. I was really sad. Alright, this bird's gonna die. Come on. Come on. Beat his ass. You can do it. There we go. Okay, I just got a hard focus on him or something, and then they beat his ass. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna learn this. Oh, what even is this? You learned... I so want to say something. I really want to pronounce it Gay Echo, but Gue Echo. Ah, why? Why is it like that? Hi Marco, welcome to the stream. This is a perfect time to join. I don't know. I don't know if I should call it gay. I think it's Gay Echo. Oh, not a whole lot. Just chilling. Streaming some Echoes of Wisdom. First time playthrough. I know absolutely nothing about the game. Oh. You need to sleep, bro. Yeah. Actually, that is a good idea. I forgot about this mechanic. It's quite nice that we can rest anywhere. I don't know if this is a spoiler, but have you seen a Lionel yet? Yeah, I did see it in the promotional material. That's about all I've seen. I don't know where any of them are at. I have not seen one yet in-game, but I know they exist. I also know that you can get better beds that restore hearts a lot faster. So, yeah. There's that, too. Oh, this is taking so long. Zelda takes forever to sleep. I do like the music's really nice, though. Alright. Let's see. I know they told us to find the princess, but the world is a big place, and she could be anywhere. Besides, I've got my doubts that she's as bad as they're saying. Hello there, traveler. Would you let us know if you happen to spot Princess Zelda? Yeah. Alright. If we didn't find anything east at Seaside Village, let's patrol here for a while. Okay. So I should be fine at Seaside. Like, people watch sleep, people sleep? I know. Who watches people sleep? I've never heard of that concept at all, ever, in my entire life. Ever. At all. Never. And I most certainly haven't seen VTubers or other streamers sleep on stream before, ever. So, now, if there's small rifts like this, can we, like, get rid of them? You look hot. No, I don't. Don't encourage me, Tuco. Not Tuco. Wooden stool. Tuco didn't tell me I looked hot. I definitely am not. Don't encourage me. I've never been complimented by anybody. I don't know how to respond to that. Don't do that. I don't know how to respond. I don't. Never been complimented in my life. Never mind. That's a lie. The one time I got complimented was by a girl, and she told me I had really pretty eyes, and that was it. Okay? And then the other time that I got complimented on my jawline, but that's it. That's it. That's the only time I've ever been complimented. Okay. Oh, so they give me like little shards to fill up the sword energy. Okay, that's cool. Cool little mechanic. Alright. It's time for Snake. Snake is kind of badass, honestly. He's kind of OP. He's really good at beating the moblin's ass. There we go. What is that? You got a monster stone. These strange stones form inside the bodies of monsters. Interesting. Alright. That's a new one. Is this like kind of like monster extract that you get from Kilton? Uh-oh. I don't... Well, I do have an Octorok. Hold up. Hold up. I've been called hot, sexy, cute, majestic, etc. Well, lucky you, wooden stool. You know what? Maybe you were an actual Giga Chad IRL. Never know. See, I'm glad you get some compliments, man. It's good for you. It boosts the good mental health, you know. You learn the Tangler Echo. I know. Yet you still haven't shown your face in Discord, Tuco. Actually, I don't want to see your face. Never mind. That's a terrible idea. Why am I calling you Tuco? It's Wooden Stool. Jeez. I'm sorry, Wooden Stool. I'm so sorry. It's because Tuco was in here earlier, and that's who I was chatting to the whole time was Tuco. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm being rude. Wait, is that wife? Oh my god. I think we found wife. It's wife. Are you wife? I think this is wife. Say, have you perhaps seen a great fairy around here? The Great Fairy? Please let me know if you happen to see her. Oops. I did not mean to just... just, like, end that conversation like that. The Great Fairy is a divine being known to grant people mysterious powers. After poring over old writings about her, I have reasons to believe she's hiding here at Lake Hylia. In these writings, they say she's beautiful enough to take your breath away. Interesting. Well, I'd like to meet her. That she'll steal your heart the moment you lay eyes on her. Sigh. Well, actually, I shouldn't say sigh. I'd give anything to catch just one glimpse of the Great Fairy. I'm pretty sure this is wife. Yeah, okay, wife. All right. I gotta give the whole background on wife, all right? So, wife. So let's go all the way back down to Southhorn Village. So husband was over by the rift when wife fell into rift. The rift swallowed wife. And of course, husband does not call wife by wife's name. He only calls wife by wife. So when he was yelling for his wife, he was yelling, wife, into the abyss, thinking that she would respond. Well, anybody could call wife into an abyss. Like, why would you not just call her name? Like, I don't know about you, but I would call my wife by her actual name. But of course, I wouldn't know because I'm not married. So, but still, yeah, wife. That's where that all came from. And I'm pretty sure this is wife. It's because none of the characters have names. I've realized so far, anyway. Like all the soldiers, they have no names. Basically, all the characters I met in Southbourne Village have 0 names other than Dash from The Incredibles. He's there with a pitchfork. Yeah, that's basically about it. Oh, yeah, and then, General Wright and, Minister Lefty. And then, I think is it, Blue, is it, Impa's brother. Well, whatever his name is. I don't know. He didn't leave much of an impression on me yet, so I don't know his name. So that's where all these naming schemes come from. Bite him in the ass. Nope, I said bite him in the ass. Hurry up. Oh, no, not my rupee. Okay, the sword moblin is slightly stronger. Oh, never mind. Alright, fine. That works too. You learned sword moblin. Sick. Okay. Alright, let's grab Roly-Poly. Oh, that's not Roly-Poly. Where's Roly-Poly at? Here we go. Come on. See, Roly-Poly is OP as hell, honestly. Like, one of the most OP echoes we got. Especially when you're in a location like this. Because he just bounces off of everything. Works out perfect. Okay. Let's grab this. Oh, you broke it. What an ass. You're supposed to help me, not make me fail. Alright. That was not okay. That was not okay. How dare. Well, that was my own roly-poly and it destroyed my trampoline. Alright, well, anyway, when in doubt, bed. This is also a very OP echo. Can I not? Okay. Maybe it's not as OP as I thought it was. Alright, throw another bed here, and then there we go. I was just a little short. Oh, damn it. Alright, hold up. Give me just a second. Alright, you can take care of him, Snake. Go on. Thanks. Alright. Now, I'm entirely lost. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay. So, the plan was to go that way, so we need to go down and around. So, let's backtrack. Alright, backtrack we go. Beat his ass. I wish this had an auto run. Uh-oh. Nope. Alright, Hey, would you just leave me alone for a second? I'm trying to drink water. I'm drinking water, damn it. Get your crow ass out of here. I don't want you. Okay. Alright, we're good. Going to the fair with a cute girl on Wednesday. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck, Winstool. I hope it goes good for you. Never know. Maybe she'll become your wife. And then you can call her wife. Don't use her real name. Just use wife. That's the Zelda way. Yeah, I wish I could have kept streaming for a lot longer when I did, but my internet was entirely breaking. It seems to be doing pretty decent right now, actually. I haven't had... Okay, never mind. I redact that statement. I have had 139 drop frames so far. Which kind of sucks. Okay, I hope so. I think it'll go good. You know what? She's going on a date with you. You know, I might not be the greatest person on love advice, wooden stool, but the fact that she's going on a date with you might actually be a good thing. Especially since she's a cute goth girl. You never know. Like I said, she might be your wife one day. Never know. And then you'll have a cute goth girl wife. Relationship advice. Also, make sure that since she's a goth girl, don't make any of the well, actually, depending on her temperament, maybe you do make some really dark jokes, dark humor jokes. She might enjoy that. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm locking in. Hold up. Okay. So, am I going the correct direction now? Yes. All right. I really love the art style of this so far. It's gorgeous. Other than the couple skip frames here and there that have been kind of irking me a lot, actually. The skipping of frames really makes me want to switch to bad. And hopefully we'll be getting a reveal this October. That is like the hope. All right. I'm going to have to sleep again. Damn it. Now, I also saw Zeltic post on Twitter. Yep, thanks. Oh, I've considered she likes serial killers. Okay. I don't know about this one, wooden stool. I don't know about this one. The fact she likes serial killers, it might be a red flag for you. I don't know. Maybe you're into it. I don't know, but if it was me, that's a gigantic red flag. I don't know. You could have mentioned that earlier, and then maybe I would have given you different advice. All right, you know what? Change of advice. I don't know. I don't think you should go on a date with her. You might end up in a borrow ditch somewhere. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think I might. Yeah, you definitely might. Honestly. All right. Funny story. So when I was working for the landscaping company that I was working for, this would have been probably March, I want to say. I was working on an apartment complex, kind of in, I thought was a halfway decent area, honestly. It's right next to an elementary school, but lo and behold, this apartment complex is definitely not a very good apartment complex. So the landscaping job we were doing, oh, hello, leaf. It's a bubble kelp. Anyway, the landscaping job we were doing, it was a fairly big job. We were doing a lot of rock, laying like, I don't know, we probably put out 100 tons of rock, which is a lot of freaking rock. Big rock, big rock, like 4-inch to 6-inch grade rock. That is big rock. It sucked bad. But anyway, at this apartment complex, you know, you could smell people smoking weed. And where I live, smoking weed is illegal as hell. Like, you can't do that. Now, if you jump the state below me, you can definitely do that. 100%. You can definitely smoke weed there. Now, I'm not telling people to go out and smoke weed because I think it's bad for you, but that's just me. Anyway, I'm not here to rule your life. Anyway, so when I was in the center courtyard of this apartment complex, there's a really nice kid playground. And there's a bunch of kids that have been running around playing when we were there working. Kind of getting in our way, but that's okay. They're kids, they're playing, they're having fun, they're curious about what we're doing. We're playing with sprinkler systems, we're bringing in large equipment. It makes kids interested, right? So, one of these days that I was working there, this lady walks up to me, and she has a box, and she just straight up is like, I can't believe I found this on the playground. And it opens up this box, and it's a steak knife. And I should say it differently, actually, because she's like, here, look what I found. And she opens up this box that has a knife in it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, she's going to stab me. Like, granted, this lady looked like she'd been on some, like, heavy drugs, too. Like, scary. You can tell when people have been on drugs, you know, they just get the old look in their face. They're really wrinkly. Yeah. I thought she was going to stab me at that point. Also, that wouldn't have been the first time I was stabbed at that apartment complex. Because, as you might know, I'm sure Wooden Stool knows, as you might know, I was laying out weed mat, and what weed mat is, it's like this big black tarp that is semi-permeable, so it allows water to go through, but it does not allow plant life to come up through the bottom. Huh? Yeah, just let me explain it. Oh, it's Jabu Waters. Sick. So this is the Zora domain area. So anyway, that's kind of what weed mat is for. It's a semi-permeable black tarp that we lay down before we put the rock on top of it. Also, the weed mat itself helps to pull the weeds themselves as well, because they don't physically grow down into the soil. The weed mat stops them from growing down in the soil, so the only thing they can do is grow out and along the rocks. So it makes it really simple to pull the weeds out. It keeps property management a lot easier. So anyway, as I'm laying this weed mat out, you got to put in these pins that hold it into the ground so it doesn't move on you when you pick it up to cut it and things like that. And of course, I'm using a razor blade, a razor knife, to cut the weed mat, right? Anyway, for whatever reason, this one single time I set my knife down right next to me and I pulled out one of those stakes and I went to slap it into the ground. I just like gave it a hard smash like this. Well, when I did that, I hit a rock. And the stake, it just slipped. So my wrist went like this, snapped down, and slid right onto the knife blades. So here I am. Like, I look down, and I just have blood just spewing everywhere. I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my god. I've done it a second time. I did it the first time with a grinder. That's a different story. I'll tell that one later. But anyway, I got this small little pinhole, and the small little pinhole on my wrist caused a massive amount of blood, right? So here I am bleeding out everywhere. Not literally, but it was a lot. So I go taking off running across the courtyard that we were working in through the playground as children were playing in the playgrounds. And I think I scarred them for life because there was a blood trail from where I was all the way across the playground over to the other side where we had our vehicles parked and where my other my other coworker was. He was running the skid steer at that point in time, picking up a rock from that area. And I'm running through this courtyard with children. And I swear to God, I scarred them for life. Because I'm bleeding everywhere. I'm freaking out. They followed me, actually, because they were wanting to know what the commotion was. So they followed me over to our work truck. And Michelle is what I'm going to call my coworker. Michelle gets out of the skid steer, and he's freaking out. I've never seen him look like this. I mean, his face is like ghost white. His face is just straight up ghost white. I've never seen him this way. He's like, oh my God, are we going to have to go to the hospital? I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think we're okay. I don't know yet. And, you know, at this point in time, I still have my hand on my wrist, and I'm putting a lot of compression on it. So I'm like, all right, well, let's see first before we make a rational decision, you know, a rash decision to go to a hospital, because the closest hospital is like 45 minutes down the interstate, because the town we were working in didn't really have like a clinic or anything. So the nearest hospital is that far away, which is like crazy. He's not masculine enough. Yeah, I know I'm not masculine enough. I'm a skinny boy. Anyway, so we were trying to make a decision on that, whether I should, you know, go to the hospital or not. So the second I took my hand off of my wrist, I looked down at it and I see this tiny pinhole. I'm like, we're good. There's no reason to, but it was producing like a lot of blood. And right where I nicked myself is right where my artery is at. So that would be the second time I've come close. Not you, him. Oh yeah, he's definitely not masculine enough. Dude, this guy, so Michelle, right? Like, no offense to him. I love the guy to death. He's such a cool dude. No offense to him, but he's kind of a wimp. He gets cold really easy. He gets cold really easy. And so at this point in time, like, I don't think he's ever seen much blood in his life. So when he's seen that much, he was, like I said, he was ghost white freaking out. After the fact, he's like, wow, you're a lot braver than I would have been in that situation, and you stayed calm somehow. I'm like, yeah, it's because I've been through it before. Like, the first time I had something happen to me like that, it was 10,000 times worse because, like, I graphic warning, I had almost half my wrist in half at that point in time when this side happened over here, as you can see that scar there. That one was bad. That one was bad. That was probably the most pain I'd ever been in my entire life. I don't think I've ever been in any worse pain than at that point in time. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, that was a maximum of 10. Anyway, I've been rambling enough, but yeah, so that's the story of that one. That the little pinhole that about made Michelle pass out. He was ghost white over it. We ended up not going to the hospital because, of course, it's a pinhole. I had to go get some steri stitches, though. Steri stitches are just basically like a really super adhesive pad that you can stick on one side and then pull your wound closed and then put it on the other side. And then for that whole week, like, I did this Monday, and I'm 2.5 hours from home, so I can't just go home and not work. I just can't go home and not work. That's just not how that works. So 2.5 hours from home, I have this hole in my wrist, and every single day I had to replace my bandages because I was just bleeding all over. It was not a good thing. It was not great. It was not great, but I somehow survived it. I made it work. It sucked. It's like 85 degrees outside. And here I am sweating to death. And of course, your wrist, you know, most people's wrists, they sweat. Like, that's kind of a sweat spot on most people's bodies. Unless you have that that genetic mutation that doesn't make you sweat, which I wish I had, honestly, because I sweat horribly. I hate it. But yeah. So the bandage was like every single day trying to fall off. It's dusty. It's terrible. You're a bleeder then. Kind of. I was, but the problem is where I nicked it. You know, like, you know, I'm using a rake and I'm pressing against my wrist, and you're doing a lot of this movement here, and it's putting pressure in that area. It's pulling the skin back apart. So it was not a good thing at all. All right, anyway, enough of me yapping about that. We can actually play the game now. Anyway, we need to find a spot where I can make an entrance into one of the rifts. How about we try to find the giant rift I saw near here and search there? All right, thanks, Try. Yeah, let's figure that out. The Jabul's Water Rift. This is a real mess. Yeah. What? What, Wooden Stool? What? Are you complaining about me yapping? Or do you want to listen to more yap stories? Because I got plenty. I worked quite a few months at the landscaping company and seen a lot of stuff. Some crazy stuff. Like, I once had a dude ask me for a cigarette. I'm like, I don't smoke. Do I look like I smoke? I never heard of Lord Jabu Jabu. Why does this make me think of Star Wars? Jabba Jabu. More ASAP. Okay, yeah. I'll play more game. I've never heard of Lord Jabu Jabu. This sounds like Star Wars. Acting like this before. He's out of control. Lord Jabu Jabu. It's Jabba, like Jabba the Hutt. What do I do? What? Okay, let's... Hello there. Sorry to say we're not in the most welcoming mood at our village. If you were going to Jabu waters, be careful where you step. Easy to get in over your head. The path will take you to Crossville's Plaza. That's where it ends. Crossville's Plaza. You'll find a bridge to the east. Cross it, and you'll soon find yourself at Crossville's Plaza. This is where the Zora gather to perform for Lord Jabu Jabu. Yap. Yeah, I know. More yap and game. All right, yeah, I'll continue to yap and game. But I also got to get through some dialogue here. I'll play the game more once we get past some character, or I'll yap some more once we get past these characters. Anyway, the Zora live throughout the Jabu waters, and they're splitting into two groups. Each has a village. One is the sea, the other is up in the rivers. Visit them if you're curious. Okay. All right, what's bro got to say? Hi there, welcome to Seaside Village. We are all a bit scared of what is going on with Lord Jabu Jabu and the rifts in his den. Okay, I gotta know who Jabu Jabu is. Lord Jabu Jabu is a great spirit who lives in the Jabu waters. He's usually quite calm, but he's been on the rampage lately. I think it all started when the rift appeared in his den. Ah, got it. So he got swallowed up by the rift, and now his actual body is getting torn apart into a million pieces. Well, the fake Jabu Jabu is out here trying to control the Zoras and causing all sorts of mischief and, yeah, something like that, sure. His den? That's the cave where Lord Jabu Jabu rests. If you want to see it, cross the bridge east of here. Then search up that way, you'll find an entrance that really stands out. Alright, bet. What is this supposed to be? Check. What? Am I about ready to get referenced here? What is bro doing? He looks like an Animal Crossing character. Hello, I'm the stamp guy. Wait, what? The stamp guy? I've loved stamps since I was a tiny tot. Now I'm Hyrule's biggest stamp fan. I bet you're curious about this stand. Yeah, I kind of am, actually. Lord Jabu Jabu returns. This is a stamp stand. A stand for stamping stamps. That's a phrase I never thought I'd heard, but okay. Aren't stamps great? That plunk when you press one down to leave a stamp behind. Plunktacular from start to finish. Okay. Alright. I think this bro is on pot like Link. That's why I love a stamp rally. Traveling for stamps. Collecting them all. So he's like a Pokemon trainer. He wants to collect them all like Ash Ketchum. Sounds fun, right? Well, I've created a stamp rally with stamp stands all over Hyrule. He was in Ocarina of Time. Okay, that's where I remember him from. Okay, alright. Alright, that makes more sense now. Ready to rally? I bet you're rally excited. These dad jokes are gonna kill me. Yeah, you are! Okay, here's your stamp card. Alright, bet. Zelda's really happy about her stamp card. You got your first stamp card. The stamp card is for Stamp Rally beginners. It was handmade by the stamp guy, and it looks like it. That's cool. Wait, Jabu was? Jabu Jabu. I don't know, it's been way too long since I played Ocarina of Time. I'll have to think on that. I know you're going to have fun because I had fun making it. Now, get a stamping like you've never stamped before. Is that supposed to be stamp guy? Great work. What a stamp. Look for stamp. I can't talk. Look for stands like this all over the world and get every stamp. But hey, these aren't any standard underwater. But hey, there aren't any stands underwater or in buildings. And they're not in caves either. That'd be way too dangerous for my test. Okay, so they're out in the wide-ass open. I'll give you a reward if you fill up that card with stamps. Push yourself to find them. Alright, thanks, stamp guy. Okay, all together now. Ready, set, go, stamp rally. I'm not going to pronounce that. He was the Kid Link Water Temple. You're going to make me think on this, too. Ah, dang it. I don't even remember last time I played Ocarina of Time. It's been a long time ago. Long time ago. I would have been like maybe 6, 7. So, yeah, a long time ago. Huh. Hold up. All right. Now that you say that, I got to look it up. Jabu, Ocarina of Time. Oh! Oh! That's... Okay. Alright. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. See, this time... What is going on? Why are you doing that? Okay. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. It was playing my stream back into my face. I did not like that. Oh, hey, look, it's another grandpa. I was out at sea when the Lord Jabu Jabu attacked. All of a sudden, I barely escaped with my life. It attacked? Oh, yes. I was on the waves, minding my own business, when he hit my boat hard. I've been too scared to go back out to the sea ever since. Well. I mean, that's not much of a boat. Looks like it'd tip over. I'd be scared to take that out on the water, too. You got anything else for me? Alright, farewell. Don't think it affects you. Well, guess again. Stay alert if you go out there. Oh, it's breaking. Stop. Stop. Okay. There we go. Oh. Alright, we got another child. With Lord Jabu Jabu wreaking havoc, our village has few customers. I miss having visitors. It's just sad on top of more sad. I feel you, kid. That resonates. I feel that. Just sad on top of more sad. That's just how that's how life goes. There's nothing good. Because we either can't go out fishing on our boats either. Alright, well, poor child. I do like the cats. That one almost looks like a rat, though. Are you alright? I'm so bored. They say I can't leave the village because it's dangerous, but I want to play with the Zora. Zora? I'll talk to you later. I'm so bored. Play with me. Okay. Here. I'll be kind. Take a trampoline. There you go. Enjoy. Anyway, is he coming home? Who's coming home? That son of mine, always doing things his own way, isn't he? Oh, didn't mean to grumble that loudly. My son, Anub. Whoa! Another character with a name? Whoa! I would have never expected that. I met so many characters without names. It's actually a surprise. That loud son of mine, Anub. Anub. I'm going to call him Anub. That's probably not how to pronounce it, but that's okay. Hasn't come home in a while. That boy is surely sleeping in the woods to the north again. Why I'd bother making him a meal. Well, if you're heading that way, could you take him some grilled fish? I'll get it for you. Wait right there. I'll just take your grilled fish. I'll just eat it. Why does she expect me to be kind and just give it to her son when I just steal the grilled fish? I'm just gonna take it. Sorry, I know it's a lot to carry to him. I really wish she didn't make us all go to this trouble. Well, am I actually getting forced into this? Like, can you not do it yourself? You're just gonna force me to do it? You only just met me and now you're like, here, take fish to son. Oh, almost forgot to tell you something really important. There've been hungry monsters lately in the woods where he naps. Watch out. Well, why are you letting your child go wander the woods where hungry monsters are at? Just let me know if that grilled fish goes bad. Thanks for delivering it. Okay. Oh. I can just learn it. You learn grilled fish echo. So is he just going to eat one of the echoes? Oh. Oh. I just broke it. Do you have any chiseled six-pack? You know, Tsuko, if this wasn't YouTube, I might actually show my chest. Maybe I do have a chiseled six-pack. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually pretty fit. I work at UPS. I lift big boxes all day. I might look skinny, but I'm mainly muscle. I don't have much body fat. Alright, I broke your fish. Oh, you're back. I'm guessing the grilled fish for my son went bad. Yes, it did. Wait there. I'll get you another one. Oh, thank you. At least the kind old lady is... Well, she's not old. I don't know how old she is. Alright, it's ready. Good thing I stocked up so I can make another. That's good. My son should be in the woods north of here. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's actually lift it this time. Okay. So question... Do I actually physically have to give him this fish, or can I give him an echo fish? Okay, so he's in the village, or in the woods north of here. So, does that mean... Okay, let's place. Place? No, it will not let me place. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab this. I'm not Tuco. I'm so sorry. Why do we keep calling you Tuco? I'm so sorry, Winston. It's because I'm so used to having Tuco in chat. Like, Tuco comes to all my streams. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Winstool. I'm so sorry. You're going to hate me. You're going to hate me for life. I know you're not Tuco. I know you're not Tuco. I promise. Maybe. Okay, we can just kind of skirmish around these guys. Don't break my fish. Okay, okay. We're just gonna have to release this here. And then, by the way, yes, I do have a six-pack wooden stool. Just for FYI. You're welcome for letting you know that. You're the only person that knows I have a six-pack now. Maybe. Unless there's somebody else in chat right now. Okay. Alright, I'm locking in. Hold up. I'm not going to check chat. I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'm locking in. Hey. 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 Buddy. Buddy. Alright, fine. I'll just whack you from behind. Okay. Are you guys going to attack him or you just... Okay, thanks. That took you way too long to figure out what you were doing. Don't break my fish. No! 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 Do not eat my fish! That is not happening. You are not going to eat my fish, you bastard. I forgot my own echoes eat freaking meat. Wait, okay, all right. How am I going to do this? Okay. I got to think about this for a second because they're following me. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. They're too interested in the fish. This is a problem. Mistakes were made. I do not know how I'm gonna get out of this. Okay. All right. So if we go this direction, all right. Can I jump? Oh, nope. Stop it. Okay. So we need to place it down, and I need to place an echo worth at least 3 of these guys, or somehow cancel them within time. Okay. So if we place here and then hit nope. Okay, we're good. And then we throw a dark nut over here, and then we just pot saves day. Pot. There we go. Okay, we're good. Oh, it's spoiling too. It looks ugly. I would like to thank you for existing, because without you, I would never met Tuco. Well, I'm so glad that you guys met. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that you met Tuco, and yeah. Hey, that's how I met my moderator Craig, was through a different streamer. So, and we've been best buds for 2 years now. So, and if he ever watches this VOD back, just know that you're a really cool guy. Okay, you're a really cool guy. He's about the only person that I talk to in Discord, straight up, like on a regular basis. We talk every day. Actually, in fact, oh, I didn't realize he was up here. Sniff, sniff. Smells funny, like it's been snacked on. Gross. Fuck's sake. Oh, well. All right. That's just garbage. What a picky eater. Okay, so now I gotta go all the way back. I gotta deal with all these bokoblins again. Or moblins again. Ah, so sad. You got 10 river horses. What do they do? These creatures have distinct mouths. You can't use them in their current form. Okay. So we just need to dice them up then. Okay. Bro is really picky. I can't believe that he didn't eat the snacked on fish. If it was me, I'd been grateful for any food I got. Especially living in the woods like that. Alright. Oh, you're back. I'm guessing that grilled fish for my son went bad. Yeah, we're on the 3rd one. We are definitely on the 3rd one. Let's see. Alright, it's ready. Good thing I stocked up so I can make another. My son should... Yeah, I know where he's at. I seen him. He's a brat. Okay, so we're chilling. It's all good. Okay, note to self, do not use snake echoes. Terrible decision. Oh, well, I guess the moblins aren't here anymore. That works. Okay. No, don't. No, wrong buttons. Okay. All right, I need bed. Okay, bed. Nope, bed. Nope, not there, though. Bed. And then we need table. Okay. Then we just pick this bad boy up. I can place it. And then we'll lift it back up. Place it. Just to make sure it doesn't break. Beat. Can I not? Okay. I'll just throw it up there then. There you go. Eat it. Sniff, sniff. Yum, something smells amazing. My mom's grilled fish. You came all this way to bring it to me. You better give me good compensation. Thanks, I'm starving. Time to dig in. You better give me good compensation or I'm going to freak out. You should do a Breath of the Wild locked out bingo race. What does that entail, Wooden Stool? Crispy. This grilled fish is the best. So is my mom. Are you going to give me compensation, though? Delicious. My tummy is satisfied. Tell my mom thanks. I'm going to get in a nice post-meal here. Okay. All right, he just lives up there. Yeah, what's the lockout bingo race? I would assume basically you just play the game and whatever you find, you check off your bingo list or something like that. Like, how's that work? Give me some more details on it. I wouldn't mind doing that. All right. Did you deliver that grilled fish to my son? Thank you so much. Huh? He went back to sleep after eating it? That boy, I swear he spends the entire day just sleeping or eating. Ah, sorry, just thinking out loud again. I'll get you a reward for your hard work. Thanks. I'm grateful for your help. Please take this. She gave me kelp. I don't know what it does, but I feel like this was a waste of time. I'll leave you some grilled fish for you here too. Take as much as you want. Okay. So can I just... If I have any grilled fish, I'll leave it here for you to take whenever you want to hunk on it. Honestly, that son of mine, why is he always napping so much? Wow. Okay. So I think we pretty much talked to every villager. Let's go check out the upper Zora River here. I'm going to call it Zora River. I know it's like Cross River or something like that, but I played too much Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright. Is there anything cool out in the sea? Oh, hey look, there's an actual Zora over here. So this is more of like the Breath of the Wild Zora here, not the original. Hello there. Are you out exploring? If you happen to be looking for a village, simply head south of here. Look for the island that's topped with a statue of a fishtail. Alright, thanks, my man. Do I have the crab echo? I do. Alright, so does a sand crab attack? A sand crab? Oh, okay. They most certainly do. What is that? Hold up. Is that like... Okay, it's just a shell. I was about ready to go full Zelda panic mode right there and be like, is that a piece of the Twilight Mirror? No way! Yeah. I was hoping it was. Oh. I really stepped in it this time. I don't have what I need to open the shop. Are you a customer? This is a massive Zelda reference. Holy crap. Well, I'm grateful you dropped by the smoothie shop. It isn't open yet. See, I ran out of bubble kelp because, well, it doesn't matter why. I'm not sure what to do. It only grows in the sea, and seawater doesn't agree with me. Oh, that's sad. I don't suppose you got 3 pieces of bubble kelp you could part with. Nope. Yeah, I got them. Bubble kelp? Oh, he's really happy. I can't thank you enough. You saved my bark. I've learned my lesson. That's the last time I snack on ingredients. He just snacks on ingredients. All right. Now I'm pleased to announce that the Zora Cove Smoothie Shop is now open for business. To thank you and celebrate the big day, here's this. Wow, I got a better reward for giving this man kelp than I did for giving the other dude fish. Don't spend it all in one place unless it's here. I see, so I basically get a free drink out of him. Ah, feels like I've turned over a new leaf. Pun intended, probably. Hey there, I'm the business scrub. Welcome to my brand. Welcome to the branch of the smoothie shop. Welcome to my branch of the smoothie shop. Gotcha. This is a place where you can craft your own freezing, tasting, pleasing smoothies. The process is simple. You pick 2 ingredients and blend them all together. So, come on now, let's get to it. Ready to make a smoothie? I guess. Yeah. Well, let's do it. An especially flavorful seaweed, when used in a drink, it enables the drinker to hold their breath longer while underwater. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, maybe the bubble kelp wasn't necessarily entirely useless. A creature with a distinct mouth, when used in a drink, it enables the drinker to swim faster. Boost healing effect to the drinker. Okay. I assume grants the drinker resistance to electricity. That's going to be a thing? Huh. Interesting. Floral nectar boosts the effect of other ingredients. All right. Radiant butter, while used in a drink, it makes the drink glow for a time. Makes the drinker glow for a time. Interesting. So is there going to be like super dark sections? Got an ad. What did you say? Oh, I'm sorry about the ads. Freaking YouTube. I need to... I don't know if I can shut those off or not. Sorry about that. I was asking about the bingo race. How many ads did you get if it was that long? There's no way. Anyway, I was asking about the bingo race. What does that all entail? Explain that to me. I don't think I've ever seen it before. All right. So, butter fermented in such a way to make a drink that shines brightly and makes the drinker shine. When using a drink, it may produce stronger effects for the drinker. Okay. So, let's just go with bubble kelp. Oh. My siblings are running smoothie shops all over the place too. We're all sending ingredients from our local regions to the main shop back home. If you can run into any of my siblings, give them my best, okay? Never mind. What do you mean, never mind? What do you mean, never mind? What am I missing? What am I missing? Wooden stool. What am I missing? All right. Hey there, welcome to the smoothie shop. Yeah, I'd like to make smoothie. Okay, so if we select help. Okay. So, underwater stuff, we can throw a monster fang in there and make smoothie. Oh, make smoothie. It costs 10 rupees. This is kind of lame. I wish it didn't cost anything. Like Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, I can just throw my food in a pot and make it. Yes. You got it. Some of this, some of that, mix it all up, and with a teensy pinch of what? Alrighty. Your smoothie. Thanks. You got a bubble potion. Okay. So this is for underwater drinking. Hope you like it. I added the recipe to the menu so you'll be able to order the same thing next time if you like. Which actually is giving me an idea. My siblings and I are new to the smoothie game. And to keep hold over the market, we are opening branches all over Hyrule. But that has been so much work that we haven't had time to come up with any new smoothie concepts. So what do you say to our joint venture? You make recipes, we handle the business side. Well, okay. If it was me in this joint business venture, you would not charge me to make your smoothies. That's kind of BS. You shouldn't charge me to make your smoothies. Right? If I'm helping you out, I shouldn't be charged for this. Because then you're going to make profit off of my smoothie recipes. So shouldn't I get a cut of this? Come up with 10 recipes out of the ingredients from your travels, and we should be in good shape. Well, we'll even throw in a reward. Sounds great, huh? Thanks for your help. Okay. So this reward better be equal or surpass the value of 10 rupees per 10 smoothies. So that's 100 rupees, so it better surpass 100 rupees worth of value, or this is an entire joke. This is a big fat joke. Why would I do this? All right. Sorry, I'm going into business mode here. Business, you got to think business. when you're talking with businessmen, you got to think business with them. You don't want to get scammed out of your own side of the profit. You got to make sure that there's a symbiotic relationship here. It's not a carnivorous, is that a word? Carnivorous relationship. It's been so long since I've taken like 7th grade science class that I forgot the symbiotic relationship things. There's different labels for it. All right, anyway, let's do river horse. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons, damn it. It's been so long since I played Nintendo games that everything's off. So basically, you go to the website, you create a room, make a game seed, and you can't just randomly generate one. And then it brings it up on a bingo board with different challenges that you have to, I would assume, complete. Okay. Interesting. Send me a link of that in the Discord and I'll check it out. That might be a good idea. That sounds like fun, actually. Kind of reminds me of me doing my dumb challenges, so I think it'll be fun. You got it. Some of this, some of that, mix it all up. Yep. Alrighty. What do we got? You got a rapid potion. No, honestly, I think I'd be kind of scared to drink seahorse or river horse. I don't think it tastes very good. All right, let's grab this, grab a little of that, and make a smoothie. Yes, I'd like to make that. You've got it. Am I still being charged 10 rupees? I haven't been paying attention. You got an unfortunate smoothie. I like how it's an unfortunate smoothie. View drink details. It's a bit chunky and smells kind of weird, but it is technically still a smoothie. Alright. Oh, Zelda looks so sad. That was with refreshing grapes. Okay, let's just do 2 of those. Add an order to check off a square. You have to do a challenge usually in the first 13. What do you mean usually in the first 13? Like 13 minutes? So you have to check off a challenge within the first 13 minutes of your playthrough or what? You got it. Alrighty. Your smoothie. Oh, that's cute. You got a refreshing smoothie. You drink details. You'll notice that the robust scent first before the tart fruit pulp starts bursting on your tongue. Okay, so it's basically just a heart smoothie. Okay. Boost the effect of other ingredients. So if we do... Okay, these both... So this boosts healing. So let's do like a refreshing grape. And then we slap this together. It is still charging me 10 rupees to make these smoothies. This is ridiculous. Me and Tuco did one. Oh, gotcha. Sweet. You got it. Some of this, some of that, mix it all up. Yeah, you'll have to show me that. Throw it in the Discord. I kind of want to check it out. You got a sweet, refreshing smoothie. Sick. Okay. Let's do nectar and radiant butter. See what that makes. I don't think a butter smoothie would taste very good, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that'd be good or not. Your smoothie. You got a sweet radiant smoothie. Cool. Okay, let's try butter and grape. What does butter and grape create? I know this is just me making smoothies, but I'm curious about this. You made a refreshing mixed smoothie. Okay. All right, is there any other combinations? Electro apple. Okay, we'll do that. Yes, I want to make that. I don't think I can make 10 smoothie combinations, but I'm trying. Your refreshing mixed smoothie. Nope. It looks like I'm not making anything different. Okay. What if I add it with Monster Fang? Would it be happy with that? Because it seemed to be making the same smoothie. Let's try something different. Ah, I got an unfortunate smoothie. What time is it? It's almost 12. Jesus. It's getting late. All right, I'm done smoothie making. I got to do something else, or I'm gonna lose it. All right, I want to check out over here. I'm curious. I'm going on a detour. Got a burb. The music is pretty chill right here. I like it. That's one thing I've noticed. The music throughout this, honestly, to me, has been a lot nicer to listen to than most of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Like, granted, Tears of the Kingdom had some epic soundtracks, and of course, like, Village soundtracks have been nice. But actually just having straight overworld music makes me happy. Makes me really happy. I miss that part of Zelda. Oh, that son of mine, he's always going into this cave to pretend that he's an adventurer. But it's not safe out there with Lord Jabu Jabu running wild with... What's a mother to do? Jeez, I couldn't speak. Alright, well, let's hop into the cave and find your son. This is one quest I'll do because at least I might have a chance of getting something out of it. What do you want, young child? Hiya! I'm on a treasure hunt. But don't tell my mom I'm here. Well, she already knows you're out front. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find the treasure for you. See you, kid. Oh. 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 Oh, okay. Can I get... Okay, good. Wasn't sure about that. Oh, more bubble kelp. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now I understand why... Oh, okay. All right, all right. I'm dipping. I'm dipping. I'm a-dipping. I understand why we need the bubble kelp and other things now. Oh, it's an anglerfish. Do I have something that can murder him? All right, sea urchin? Sea urchin? Yeah, that worked. It's a tangler. A level 2 echo. I've never seen a level 2 echo. What does a level 2 echo mean? I put it in Discord. Sweet. Thanks. I'll check that out in a minute. Well, I'll probably check it out after stream. I'm not going to check it out right now. Especially because if I checked it out right now, I'd probably die. In-game. Don't ban me, YouTube. I didn't mean it that way. Let's get rid of these guys. Okay. This kind of reminds me of the depths slightly, but not as intricate. Just because it's just a dark area. I'm having fun with this. It's a different take on movement. Where did I end up at? Wait, can I dive over here? Nope. It just looked like it. Alright, well, I attempted. Ooh, jellyfish. Okay, never mind. Ooh, not jellyfish. Don't want to touch those. Oh, that son of mine always going into this cave to pretend he's an adventurer. Yep. Okay, can we murk the jellyfish with a sea urchin? Okay. Oh, I most certainly can. A beer echo. Okay. That's an interesting name. You should tell some more stories. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, if I'm going to tell some, I'll talk about the courthouse that we were working on. Because yeah, that was a whole ordeal in itself. So this specific landscaping job that we're doing, it was massive. There was probably, I don't know, 4 acres worth of property that we were landscaping on. And like this was like a lot of firsts for me. That whole job was just a ton of firsts for me. So let's see. Well, how can I put a lot of this without giving away too much, because I don't want to give away the company I worked for or the people that I worked with, because that would not be cool. And I'm sure they would not appreciate that. And I don't want to oust myself. So, anyway. So, this courthouse job was huge, right? Massive, 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 massive. And it's like a gigantic dust bowl. Like, if you ever think of, like, the 1950s Dust Bowl, I think I relived it when I was working on this job. Because 90% of the job, the wind was blowing like 40 or 50 miles an hour, and the dust was kicking up so bad you can't see half the time. And I was on the grounds planting a bunch of different plants. Like, I think we planted probably well over 12 to 1,300 plants on this landscape job, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you think about, there was 4 of us doing that landscaping job, and we had a time limit of about, I think it was a month and a half to get this project done. And of course, the courthouse that we're working on is also 2.5 hours away, roughly. It was very close to that other landscaping job we did at that apartment complex. But this was like a whole level of suck. Like, a different level of suck. Like, an extreme level of suck. I definitely got my mineral intake for the day, though. You know, I was eating pounds of dust daily, sucking in pounds of dust daily. It was to the point where, like, my voice was cracking in different ways that it never cracked before. That was also where I got asked if I could give this dude a cigarette. So we're in the main courtyard of the courthouse. It's the upper section. It was kind of up on some terraces. And we're laying in red rock, like some small pea gravel red rock. I was so happy to be doing it because it smooths out so much better than 6-inch rock that we've been laying previous. So this dude walks up to me. Rewind a little bit. How far do you want me to rewind? What was the last thing you heard? What was the last thing you heard? And I'll rewind kind of back to there. All right. If I rewind, I was talking about the Dust Bowl. You know, the whole courthouse being a gigantic dust bowl. We planted 1,200 different plants, which sucked within a month and a half. That was a pain in the ass. Yeah. So when you're on the ground planting plants and the wind's blowing like 40 miles an hour and dust is kicking up into your face, like, I get back after the day was over, and I stayed in my boss's RV trailer. So that's where all the workers stayed. It was just 4 of us. It was my boss, a high school friend that I was working with, and my boss's, it would have been, like, nephew? Not nephew. No, not nephew. Cousin. It would have been his cousin. Pounds of dust. Yeah, you suck pounds of dust. Like, I sucked in pounds of dust. Made my throat terrible. I couldn't speak very good half the time. It was major suck. Plus, you're doing this out in 95-degree weather, and beating ass sun for 12 hours a day, it took a toll on me. Like, I was getting really tan, and then, you know, now I'm white again because I haven't been out in the sun for almost 2 months. I work at UPS now, of course. But yeah, gigantic dust bowl. I have videos of it somewhere. I think they're on my phone. But yeah, pounds and pounds of dust. Anyway, how old am I? I am currently 21. I'm about ready to turn 22. Pains me to say that. Once you turn 21, it seems like life just goes like that. It felt like yesterday it was February and I was sad, and yeah. It goes by quick. Just to let you know. The waypoint has been recorded. You can now warp here using the map. Yeah, I'm 21, so I'm still a youngin' in a sense. But yeah, after I quit the landscaping job, I went on to UPS. I got a really good job offer there. I couldn't refuse it, and that's where I'm currently working right now. I make good money. I get good benefits. I have good insurance. I can't complain about that. One of the last landscaping jobs I was working on too was a cemetery. It was a whole cemetery expansion, which is quite wild. So on the cemetery expansion, I think we had to plant, like, I think it was 168 different pine trees, and then a bunch of like elms. I think there was like 50 some odd elm trees that we had to plant as well. So when you plant trees, they come off of a big semi trailer in a basket. Like they have an aluminum cage that they get wrapped around in, and then they get tied up with a bunch of twine. So the architect on this job, and he's an absolutely idiot. Whacked my phone, but not my phone, the microphone. He's an absolute idiot. Send the sand video in Discord, please. Yeah, I can. I'll have to do that here later after I pull my phone down, because my phone is actually my webcam right now. Just to let you know. Anyway, so yeah, I'll send that later in Discord. It was that was actually a good day too, but the dust was still kicking up terribly. I was doing different projects. I wasn't actually on the ground at that point when I was recording those videos. Anyway, so the architect for the cemetery job is an idiot, right? So on most trees that you plant, you don't remove the full basket, so it keeps the root ball in place. So it holds the tree together. So the tree can actually grow and stand and withstand winds of, you know, where I live, we normally get 40 to 50 mile an hour winds on that. That's kind of normal. Not like all the time, but it does happen quite often, at least once or twice a month. Anyway, the architect had us remove the entire basket off the bottom of a tree. So if I were to, let me just give you a good demonstration or an example. Hold up. So tree basket. If I can find something like hold up. If I can find something, and I'll show it on stream really quick. See if I can really, is there no images of this? Like how would you explain that? Like tree bottom root ball basket. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, okay. Here's a really good image of it. Let me pop this up on stream really quick. Let's see. Let's do a... Hold up. Chill. Just give me just a second. Give me a second. I'm doing some things. Okay. No, not that. Window capture, that's what I wanted. So, yeah, this right here. This right here is a tree root ball. So the architect had us take this whole thing off of the tree. This whole, he had us take this whole damn thing off of here, which is stupid. Like, this is dumb. You do not take this whole root ball off of the tree. Like, you basically just killed the tree right then and there. So we had to deal with that. This whole time. Okay, you know what I was talking about. Yeah. So we every single tree that we planted, we had to take those root balls off because the architect wanted us to do that. So I was running the skid steer at that point. I wasn't digging holes, but I was lifting the trees up and lowering them down into the holes. And that, let me tell you, that was the biggest pain in the ass in the I've ever dealt with. So when you go to pick up that tree, we left like the very skimpy bottom part of the tree on there. And I basically had to pinch the tree with pinch forks and pinch around the root ball without it breaking, and then lower it into the hole and open up the pinch forks, and the tree would slam down into the hole and break apart. The whole root ball would just disappear. It just turned into dust. The roots would be poking up everywhere. It was stupid. So then you got to bury the tree. We tied them up. And then here comes a big old massive windstorm. And all the trees folded over. I'm pretty sure, I think 4 or 5 of them died that we had to replace because the architect's an idiot. So yeah, that's also a thing that I've had to deal with. And now working at UPS, that's a whole different kind of suck, right? So I was dealing with customers at the customer counter. And our UPS location is not an actual UPS store, so for whatever reason, Spectrum around our area was telling all the Spectrum customers to come just drop their stuff off at the UPS store location that is in your area, which we are not. But Spectrum most certainly thought we were. They were so adamant about that. So I had to deal with angry Spectrum customers every single day until they closed my customer counter down. So now I don't do customer counter anymore. Anyway, let's play some of the game. I've been yapping for way too long. Way too long. Let's stop yapping. Hold up. I gotta bring up some stuff really quick. Okay. Enough yapping. All right. That'll work. And also, I think I'm probably going to stream for about another half an hour, and then I'm going to dip out and go to bed because it's 12:30, and I need to get up in the morning kind of early and do some things, so. All right. Welcome to Seaside Zora Village, our underwater paradise. New to the Jabul water area, are you? We are Sea Zora, the Zora that make our home out here in the waves. All right. Okay, yeah. That's red potion. Care for some? I'm just browsing. I see. Can I just talk with you? I don't care about the red potion. I just wanted to chat. Is that okay? What about this? Blue potion. Recover energy. Oh, but it's expensive. I don't want to pay for that. I see. What's up, brother? All Zora everywhere love music, and so does the great spirit Lord Jabu Jabu. That's why we and the River Zora clan get together to offer our music to Lord Jabu Jabu. But right now, he's behaving so wildly that it'd be difficult to stage a performance for him. Interesting. Hello. Huh. Guess what? My friend went off on a play adventure. I met him. He's in a cave. I hope he dies. Why'd I stay here? I wanted to play too. I didn't say that. I'm not that mean to Zora. Maybe. Lord Jabu Jabu has always graced us, graced the sea with his blessing. We take excellent care of the sea, so why would he go wild now? I blame the rifts. All right. Kushira. Wow, she actually has a name. I see, so all the main characters have names. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry. I thought stream was breaking for a second. We're good. We're good. You're an hour behind me. Yep, I'm in MST. Are you in EST or are you in CST? Central Standard or East Coast? It's beyond belief. Lord Jabu Jabu went wild at the same time that the huge rift appeared. So much at once, Chief, that rampage alone is hard to fathom. He's never done that. Indeed, that's why we should proceed carefully or we could make things worse. We must first, I was about to say flirts. We must first put a stop to Lord Jabu Jabu's erratic behavior. But in time, we'll need to investigate that rift in Lord Jabu Jabu's den. Who are you? Are you a minister? I adore Chief Kushira. I have so much respect for her. I don't know. You're American, right? Yes, I'm American. Yeah, I'm American. She's perfect in every way and always looks out for our clan. The sight of her inspires me. Do I sound like I have an accent that would be from overseas? Just out of curiosity. I don't think I do, but maybe I do. I mean, technically, my family is from England, but I don't speak with that accent. It's also one problem after another. That large rift, and now Lord Jabu Jabu's behavior too. Perhaps my first step is to send an attendant to Lord Jabu Jabu's den to look at the rift. Okay, so that's kind of what they're asking to do, is just go look at his den. Yeah, I'm American. I'm not Canadian. I'm not Irish. I'm not from any of those places. Yeah. I can't place it. What do you mean you can't place it? What do you mean? Yeah, I can't place it. What do you mean you can't place it? What do you mean? What are you on about? Wooden stool? Why do I keep calling you Tuco? I'm so sorry. A Hylian. I'm impressed you were able to swim all the way out here. I'm just a good swimmer. I'm built different. Do you have business with a village? If so, you'll find the entrance down there. Yeah. I already went and explored. Okay. The accent. Oh, you can't place my accent. That's fair. Problem is, it's because I live in an area where we see a lot of tourists. So my accent is very northern. We get a lot of confused Canadians that come from Minnesota this direction. So that rubs off on the accent too. We also don't pronounce a lot of T's or anything like that. So like when I say that, I don't pronounce the T at the end. That's just how it works. It's not really a southern accent. We're very lazy. Our accent is very lazy compared to a lot of American accents. So just where we live. We're like the only area in the United States that has this type of accent. It's very northern. Because we're very close to the Canadian border, I think. I don't know. If that's the problem, or if it's just because we get a lot of confused Minnesotan Canadians that come here. So maybe it's a slight... Can you say Irish wristwatch? Irish wristwatch. Yeah, Irish wristwatch. That's how I pronounce that. So if that helps, that probably made it worse. Irish wristwatch. Uh-oh. I'm getting beat up by this. Here. Let's throw a gay out there. There we go. Beat his ass. Sweet. What is this one? You learned the Arbitral Echo? Welsh. Is that what you're thinking is Welsh? I mean, I guess you could kind of consider our accent to be kind of Welsh in a sense. I guess it'd be the American version of Welsh. Because, like I said, we just don't pronounce stuff. It's just not my forte. I don't like pronouncing T's. It's a very lazy way of English speaking. Alright, I need to sleep in a bed really quick. Like, I remember I went for a nationals science Olympiad trip. So I'm going to oust myself out as a nerd. I was on a science Olympiad team. We went to nationals. It would have been, I don't know, somewhere in South Carolina. And I was at lunch with our whole group, our whole cast. There was like 15 of us and two extras, basically, in a sense, that were there for emergency cases if somebody couldn't participate in their competition. Anyway, we're at lunch, and these New Yorkers come by, and they sit next to us. And they were trying to figure out our accent. Because they were like, wow, you guys have such a weird accent. Because they were talking about the same thing I was talking about. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. They were talking about the same thing I was talking about. How we don't pronounce any of the T's, and we just are very lazy with English in general. We like to slur our speech a lot. Which, god damn it, it's not what I wanted to do. We like to slur our speech a lot, right? So they were talking about, wow, you guys have such a different accent. That's so wild. I can't believe Americans can have such a wild accent difference from us. Because like most people, they actually enunciate all of English. Like, they enunciate every single phrase in an English word. Which is something that, where I'm from, we don't do. We just don't bother. You learned a hydrazole echo. It also is probably the reason why I have such a problem pronouncing names, too. Because when I pronounce a name, I think of it different. It's just where I'm from. We just think of them different. So when I pronounce things, it's always different from probably what the actual pronunciation of it is. Like, this one would be a carmadillo. It's a rope? Why is it a rope? That doesn't make sense. A spear moblin, a strangula, darknut, decubaba, Calcula. Let's see. Will the rope beat his ass? Oh yeah, most certainly will. Why is he so big? Alright. Let's get the roly-poly. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the whole accent thing. Also, I could go full nerd right now. You want me to go full nerd and talk about my Science Olympiad days? I could go full nerd because I am a straight up nerd. Like, when it comes to building things, I'm a nerd. Like, I love woodworking. I love building like towers and things like that, or bridges. That was my main competition event, actually, was efficiency building. What would you call that? It's been so long since I've read any of the rules for Science Olympiad. Basically, oh, do it. I want to see how smart you are. Okay, all right. I'm gonna divulge into my engineering skills here. So what I would do basically is I would compete for efficiency on let's say it like this. Based on how much a single bridge weighed. So I'd make a bridge out of balsa wood, basswood. Basswood was another thing that I used, but basswood had a different tension and stuff like that. I won't divulge into that because that's going to get stupid technical, but the basic fundamentals of this competition for me, because there's a bunch of different segments throughout Science Olympiad. So there was like forensics, of course, engineering, which I was a part of. I did all the building competitions, basically. I also did like air trajectory, which was a lot of fun. I loved air trajectory. But anyway, I'll stick with the bridge building side of it. So basically, my whole sole purpose was to figure out how to design a bridge that weighed practically nothing, but could hold like 50 pounds. So I spent probably the better part of, I don't know, when we started class for that, it would have been, I don't know, the better part of 3 months coming up with different bridge designs that could hold 50 pounds but be under a set weight. And then once I met my threshold that I felt that I was comfortable with, I'd start designing different bridges off of that. Actually, hold up. 1 second. I have a tower that is the same concept, just right over here. I kept it. So, this here is one of the towers that I created that was successful. So this here, it held 50 pounds, and I think it weighs around, like, I want to say 35 grams or something like that. So I gotta like pull out a little bit. So this bad boy weighs like 50 grams, okay? And it held 50 pounds. And it's still in one piece for the most part. The glue over time, because it's been, I don't know, probably 6-7 years since I participated in this, is kind of breaking a little bit. So it's not quite held together like it was before. So this one, I think, won me gold, which I have my medals over there hanging on my wall. But this one won me gold, I think, at our state competition. Yeah, so this was the bad boy that took me to nationals anyway. I still got it. I still kept it. It means a lot to me because this was also a tower that I built with a friend that is no longer with me. So, yeah, since it's Suicide Prevention Month, just to let everybody know, there's always other options other than suicide, so please don't do that. I lost a good friend to it. He was also the person that helped me build this, so yeah, there's that. Anyway, so with that, we calculate efficiency off of that. So with that, basically you would divide 50 pounds divided by the weight of the tower, and that would calculate the efficiency. And I had that sucker so perfect that I was in the top tier of that efficiency range. Yeah, it's okay. It's been 4 years ago since that happened. I've come to terms with it. He was one of my best friends, but I've come to terms with it. It's all right. It's just something that I'd like to promote. And, you know, there's always other options. You can always get help. It's always important. It's one of those things that was also kind of the reason that I started doing YouTube, because I wanted to build an outlet that I could, you know, talk about something like this and have quite a few people hear it, so that they also know that you're not alone. But anyway, so yeah. With that efficiency, I was in the upper echelon of the tier system for that. So I basically had that tower perfect. That tower was perfect for ranking the efficiency. I basically broke the scales on it. I had that sucker perfect. It was awesome. Plus, there was also a bonus added onto that too, where if the tower is set outside of like a 30 centimeter circle, you also got an added bonus on top of that. And what I did is I made my tower that exact distance outside, and then I added little nubbins on the bottom of it. It didn't affect the tower's strength at all. It just basically gave me the chance to get that efficiency, which I did, so that's also the reason why I won gold off of it. Yeah, so I'm a straight-up nerd. If I could divulge into more of this, I would. Because I had a lot of fun doing it. Some of the other competitions I took part in was, I think it was Mousetrap Car, where you would have to build a car that had a braking system in it. So basically, as it went down the track, it would have to have a braking system to stop the car before it hit a wall. And you'd have to have an egg attached to the front of the car. That one I also won gold in with my good pal Isaac. I'm not going to actually pronounce his name the correct way, because that would oust him. I know he might watch this video one day because he knows about my YouTube channel anyway. But so yeah, if he's ever watching this, hi, just text me. Then I know, yeah, so I know. But anyway, yeah. So with that was really fun. That was really fun. So we ended up using CD discs for the wheels on the Mousetrap car. And the only way the car was allowed to be propelled forward was by a mousetrap. So the mousetrap is spring-loaded, right? But basically what we did is the mousetrap would be pulled back into its tension form, basically. So it's entirely snapped out. So all that built-up kinetic energy is there. And then I attached a rod to the end of it with a string, and the string was wound up onto the axle of the mousetrap car. And then the braking system for it was put on the front of the car with a wing nut. So what I would do is I had a mark on the tire and a mark, of course, on the mousetrap car itself. And I would rotate the tire back a certain amount of turns to give us a set distance of, where the wall would be. So say the wall was out at 10 meters, I would rotate the wheels back like 30 turns. So that wing nut would, as the vehicle is going forward, that wing nut would eventually hit the tire and stop it. So it's basically creating a braking system on the tire. So then it forces the car to stop. And it would skid forward just a little bit, and it would stop basically right before it would whack the wall. And of course, if the egg was to smack the front of the wall and crack, you lost. You forfeit the whole competition. So if you broke the egg, you're done. You basically get the lowest score you possibly can get. Now, when we were at state competition, we had that sucker so dialed in. Like, me and Isaac probably spent, I don't know, probably 200-300 hours on that mousetrap car before we got it to where we could basically be told a distance and we could stop the vehicle like within a centimeter of the wall. Like almost perfect. Like basically within a centimeter. We were that dialed in at whatever distance from between, I think it was like 7 meters all the way to 12 meters. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that. I love tinkering with things and writing down notes on stuff like that. So yeah, anyway, when we went to state competition, if I remember correctly, the wall was set at like 9.5 meters or something like that. And this was the first time that we actually had an egg strapped to the front of it because, of course, we didn't want to deal with a rotting egg while we're at school. So this was the first time that the car had ever had an egg on the front of it. So We were told the distance. I started calculating what I would need to do for turns for the braking system. So I wound up the car itself, and I started adjusting the braking system. And I think it was like 31 and a half turns or something, if I remember right, that I ended up using. So we were told that we were ready to rock. Our car was within spec of what the rules stipulated. And I set the car on the ground. I let it go. It zooms out. And I watch it skid the brakes. And the car gets, like, almost touching to the wall. And me and Isaac are freaking out. We were like, oh my God, we just broke the egg. We just screwed up big time. Well, lo and behold, we get up there and there is, like, a hair. Like, you couldn't even fit a hair in between the front of the mousetrap car and that wall. We were so close. Like, we had never been more ecstatic in our lives, and that one won us gold as well. So yeah, I'm a gigantic nerd. There was that, and then I also did air trajectory, which same thing. I would have to you'd have to take a ball and you put it into a cylinder, and then you would adjust the output of air pressure and the angle of the nozzle, basically, that the ball was sitting in. And it would have to land at a certain distance. And basically you want it to be almost perfect. Basically the same thing as the mousetrap car, but slightly different, using air trajectory versus a mousetrap car. So yeah, that's some of the things I did. I also did some testing things, like I did do forensics. That one was cool. I enjoyed the forensics part. So yeah, I'm a total gigantic nerd. I like building things. I also took woodworking in high school. I made a lot of things. I built a screen door for my parents' front porch. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've done a lot of cool things in my life, and I'm only 21. So I'm kind of proud of it. I don't get to talk about it enough. I also don't give myself enough credit for it. Because I always think I don't do a whole lot, but I guess I do. I don't know. Yeah, the air trajectory one was also a competition that I did along with forensics with that friend that I lost. So yeah. Okay. What if I used you and then threw you up on top? Ah, they do put out fire. Okay, that's cool. So if I put out all the fire, will the doors open? Yeah, they will. Genius. I didn't even have to... Oh, hello. I'll take. I didn't even have to use water block. I do know the water block exists. I did see that in one of the promotional things. You got a piece of heart. Sick. I think that's... How many do I have? I have half. I took woodworking, but got kicked out because I... You're just... No. Why would you do that? Yeah, that's a good way to get kicked out. I also, I took geometry and construction in high school as well, where we got to build a house for Habitat for Humanity. That was a lot of fun. I had to learn how to build a house, how that works. I'm a very hands-on person. I made a beautiful wood sword, but the constant... Oh, that sucks, dude. I don't know why they would allow you to make it and then just... Like, I would assume your teacher knew that you were making it. So why would they just confiscate it? That does not make a lot of sense, honestly. That makes no sense to me. Why would they confiscate it? Especially if they allowed you to make it and then they confiscate it. That sucks. I would contest that. I would have contested that. Okay, I already did this part. Yeah, in woodworking, I think my favorite part of woodworking was lathe projects. I don't know, I just enjoyed the lathe projects. I made a wooden bowl. Um, what else did I make in woodworking? I made a dresser drawer set. I made, of course, a screen door that's on my parents' front porch. Oh, that's a megalodon. Holy, I don't think I want to play with him. I made 2 cutting boards. I did a lot of laser engraving stuff. That was a lot of fun. I did take welding, but my welding teacher sucked bad. My welding teacher is probably like the worst teacher I could have possibly had for welding. So, I mean, I can do stick welding, but not very good. That's about the only other thing I can do that I took in high school. I also did leadership in high school. That was kind of a fun class. That was basically a screw-off class for me my senior year. I took hour early lunches during that class. What else did I do during that class? I raised money. I did a lot of things during that class, too. We got scared? Come on, you can't be scared of the shark. Beat his ass. Yeah, I wish I could go back to high school and do a lot of those things still. It's really nice to have a lot of fancy equipment to do woodworking with. Because when I do stuff at home, it's it's definitely not as good. Like, I have a planer, but it's only like 12 inches wide. And then I have a jointer, which I bought recently. I bought a table saw, pretty recent. Because he would sit in his office, look up from time to time, so I made the blade, then the cross guard, then the handle. I put it all together. They realized I was making it, so they confiscated it. That sucks. It's one of those teachers that just didn't care at all. They were just hands off. Man, that sucks, dude. I hated my welding teacher. It must just be welding teachers in general. They just suck. Yeah, my welding teacher was terrible. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Mistakes. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Yeah, my welding teacher was awful. I'm pretty sure he was drinking cough syrup. Like getting high or drunk off of cough syrup. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. He hurts. Alright, we need to stay away from sharks. Sharks are bad. Can I sleep in the middle of the ocean? I most certainly can. Yeah, my welding teacher, like, he was very hands-off. He'd show us, like, a couple videos, like YouTube videos in class. He's like, okay, this is how you do it. And then he took us out to the shop, you know. And he's like, all right, go ahead and weld. And we're like, okay. So you're not going to, like, do any demonstrations that we can watch with our welding helmets on? You know, I mean, that'd be cool, but no, can't do that. So, yeah. Yeah, yep, exactly. Same experience, huh? What is that? Hold up. Dive. Ah, we got some more of the Zonai crystal type thing. Yeah, I kind of had some sucky teachers in high school, honestly. Like, I want to say probably the best teacher that I had in high school would have been my English honors teacher. I took English honors. Yes, I'm a nerd. This is also part of the reason why I got into a lot of this. But, yeah, my English honors teacher, I actually learned a lot in that class. Like, it blew my mind just how terrible my other English teachers were compared to him. Like, he was the best English teacher I'd ever had in my entire life. He taught us about like how to read between the lines, basically. You know, reading between the lines, author's message, like what the author wants to convey. Why did the author use specific things in his writing? What did they mean by that? He went really in depth with that, and that was awesome. I learned a lot. And then, like, his tests were extremely hard. Like, exceptionally hard. I did really good on his tests, but they were exceptionally hard. Like, everybody was having a terrible time with them. I think, like, I think it was the midterm exam. That test took all of us 3 days, like, my whole class, 3 days to complete. And it was over those specific things. It was over reading between the lines, what the author's purpose was. Like, it was over material we read in class, and then he took it and put it into the test, and yeah, it was extremely hard. He even told us that this test is extremely hard. He's like, most people don't necessarily get good grades on it, but he gives people, like, credit for even getting a C or something on the test. Like, a C or above, he was perfectly fine with. He said you did a good job no matter what. Can you send pictures of other woodworking projects? Can I send pictures of other woodworking projects I made? Yeah, sure. Are you dumping them in the Discord? Throw them into the art channel. That's where I think they should go, because in my opinion, woodworking is art. So yeah, just throw them into the art channel. I can throw some of mine in there too. I think I still have some pictures of my screen door that I made. Ah, you've come to visit the Crossflows Plaza. Got a question? Crossflows Plaza? Crossflows Plaza is where all the Zora gather for Lord Jabu Jabu to come together. The Sea Zora and the River Zora come here to play music for Lord Jabu Jabu. That's how they ask him to keep watch over these waters. But lately, Lord Jabu Jabu is on the rampage, and the Zora chiefs are squabbling in the worst way. It's all gone wrong since that giant rift appeared. Oh, jeez, excuse me. It all went wrong since Lord Jabu Jabu, that rift appeared in Lord Jabu Jabu's den. Did you post any? Okay. Never mind. Yeah, just when you get the chance, I'd like to see those. I always like woodworking. Woodworking, like I said, that's one of my favorite things to do. My favorite things to do in the whole world. It must have kicked you out for that. Damn YouTube. Okay, where is this rift supposed to be? Oh, wow, my neck just popped, and it felt fantastic. Okay. Can I swim up waterfalls? Or am I going to need, like, a Zora costume? Like, yeah. Zora wear. Probably Zora wear. I know there is clothing, supposedly, in the game, too. Yeah, might as well check this one. I can't believe I didn't get this before. This waypoint has been recorded. You can now warp here using the map. Okay, actually, I haven't gone up yet. Oh, it's one of those freaking frog thingy doodads. I haven't seen those since... Oh, what game were they in? It's gonna make me draw a blank. That sucks. Right, throw the Octorok out. You should be able to beat him up. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Well, Darknut. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Ow. Beat his ass. Come on. Okay. Oh, it's like a crab thing. What are they actually called in this game? Tekatite. Okay. All right, sick. Oh, shoot. It's getting late. The birdhouse is outside. Let me check. Oh, the birdhouse is... I thought you posted it in Discord. Man, you got me excited. I want to see your woodworking. I don't think I have any pictures of... Do I... No, I don't have that up here. I was about to say, I have one cutting board up here, but it's actually downstairs. I forgot I put it away. Alright, these guys are quite annoying. Okay. I will get that in the morning. Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that's kind of why I thought it was Ocarina of Time. There's a lot of Ocarina of Time references in this so far. There was also some Twilight Princess references at the beginning. I was noticing. The music was very similar. Like, when the rift was expanding, at the very beginning, there was a lot of motifs that sounded like the Twilight. Would it be in... not Midna's laminate, but let's look it up. I want to look this up really quick. Twilight Princess OST. It was it Twilight Realm? I think it's Twilight Realm. Alright, hold up. This might be loud, it might not be. Okay, that should quiet that down. Oh, Jesus. Can I not hear this? Okay, alright. Hold up. I think I gotta monitor my desktop audio as well, which is dumb. Advanced audio properties. Monitor only. I'm gonna sneeze. Hold up. Okay, maybe not. Is this actually playing, or... I don't think it is. What is going on? Why is it... Hello? Is there no audio to this? Alright, hold up. See if I can actually find one with audio, maybe. I don't see why it's not working. Okay, instead of monitoring desktop audio. Hold up, I'm going off on a rant. I'm trying to find... I'm going off on a tangent really quick. Why is it not allowing me to... Oh, that's why. There we go. Yeah, like this part of it. We'll start from the beginning. The ba 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 ba. That part of it was in the beginning of Echoes of Wisdom. I was noticing. Do you want me to take the pics now? You don't got to worry about it. No, it's okay. It's okay. If you want to do it, you can do it in the morning. I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah. I was noticing that. Like, there was some subtle Twilight Princess vibes in there I enjoyed. It was actually... I don't think it was that. It was more... Twilight Battle? This is the Twilight Battle. Hold up. Yeah, this right here. This right here. This was in the beginning of This right here, 100%. This is what it was. This part of it was in the beginning sequence of Echoes of Wisdom. Like when the rift was expanding. It had this cadence to it and everything, and it sounded just like it. But it was in the background. So if I can find Echoes of Wisdom OST Rift expansion. All right, I like going off on music tangents because music is just a jam. That's the title. Okay, let's look at the complete soundtrack, and hopefully somebody has an actual like list in here. So Eevee, Link Adventure, OP Ganon appears, OP Dungeon Escape. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. Yeah. You hear it? Twilight Princess. See, it sounds, it's almost exactly the same. Almost exactly the same. I love that little nod to it. All right, let's go back. We can listen to them both back to back. I don't think I'll get demonetized for this because it's a Zelda game, but yeah. Twilight Battle. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same. Listen. Uh-oh. Did something? Okay, nothing happened. All right. I'm being a straight up nerd. I what did the first one in the art? You what? Oh, I see that. Interesting. You made that in woodworking? That's epic. I don't even think they allowed us to do stuff like that. Or did you do, or is that in art? You made that in art. Never mind. All right. That makes me really excited, though, that I caught this. Because you listen to that. Very, very Twilight Princess. Okay, and then we swap back to the Echoes of Wisdom. That's almost exactly the same. Almost exactly the same. Like, that's awesome. I like that nod. I was entirely right about that. We'll probably get Echoes of Wisdom for Christmas. I did hear that. Yeah, yeah. It makes me happy that they did something like that. I think it's just a nod. It's not necessarily like something that's gonna be canon. It's just a nod back. It's kind of like Xenoblade games. Xenoblade games love to make nods back to previous games. Like Xenoblade 3 was like a gigantic love letter to the first and second, so especially in the music. Every time I go to a new area, I'm like, oh my god, this sounds like this and this. But I'm not going to go divulging onto Xenoblade. Because we go down a rabbit hole. So anyway, yeah, rant is over. I just wanted to share with that. Yeah, I hope you get Echoes of Wisdom for Christmas. That'd be awesome, Winstool. All right, check this one out. This waypoint has been reported. My problem is I was given adult money, and I should have never been given adult money. You made that in woodworking class? Sick. Yeah, we never got to do stuff like that in woodworking. Like, we were set to a standard of what we could make. Like, so basic woodworking, everybody was told that they could only make like cutting boards, picture frames. Speaking of which, I did make a picture frame, which I have downstairs. Picture frames and lathe projects. So anything you wanted to make on the lathe, you could do. And then you were graded based on that. We never got to do anything cool like that. When I took advanced woodworking, we were given freedom, but most students never did anything like that. So what you did is pretty unique, honestly. I think there was one kid that made a waved American flag, but it looked horrible. I wish I had a picture of it because it was terrible. That's the giant rift we saw earlier. Let's investigate. All right, thanks, Try. I'm going to go this direction first. Hey, look, it's one of the stamp thingies. Can I... Wait. Do I gotta, like, use Try on this? Oh. I can't be standing on it. Makes sense. Alright. What else we got? Bunch of oxo rocks. I'm just kind of exploring at the moment. I don't want to progress too far. Especially since it's 1 o'clock and I should probably stop streaming here shortly. Or it's almost 1. I think that'd probably be a good idea, actually. Save all this for like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. By the way, if you're ready for it, I'm going to be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Probably. There is a very, very high chance that I'll be streaming all 4 of those days of Echoes of Wisdom. I think the next 2 days I'm going to take a break. No more streaming. I got some IRL stuff I got to take care of, but after that, Tuesday I have class in the morning at my college, and then after that I'll be streaming after around like, I don't know, probably 11-ish, 11 a.m. MST. Well, I think this might be a halfway decent stopping point. So yeah, be on the lookout. That was the original stream date, as you saw, you know, October 2nd, which is Tuesday. So, yeah. Probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday I should be able to stream. There's a very good chance of that. All right, well, anyway, I think I'm going to end stream right here. I was very appreciative of you sticking around, One Stool. You're always one of my good Discord buddies, so as long as I don't call you Tuco anymore. I promise I won't call you Tuco anymore. Now watch, when Tuco jumps into the stream, I'm going to start calling him Wooden Stool. Alright, well, I guess that's it for tonight. I'm not going to go any further in Echoes of Wisdom. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to make sure I record all of it on stream. So I hope you have a good night, and goodbye.